Punk Revolution now. Today we're going to be reviewing Flying Lotus's new album, Flamagra. So let's just jump into it. 5.5 out of 10. That's right, you heard me correct. 5.5 out of 10. This album is over an hour long, and it's just kind of rehashed Flying Lotus ideas we've heard before, but not necessarily executed in a way that's any more interesting. There's nothing really in this album that super demands your attention. It's just kind of like, it's a pleasant listen overall. It's nice beats and all that, but it's just, we've heard it before. It's nothing, I can't give anything higher than a 5.5 out of 10. So that's basically the album. There's not much to say about it. It's over an hour long and there's not much to say about it. So that's kind of all I'm going to do on the review. That's all it really deserves. So I'm giving it a 5.5 out of 10. Okay, now let's get into the real music drama. Flying Lotus. Flying Lotus is basically a pop star. Everyone who knows anything about like contemporary music knows Flying Lotus's name. He's like all over the place. He's collaborating with all sorts of artists. He's released, big name albums like Cosmogramma. Anyways, he's a big name, and he has the music industry backs him up like crazy. Okay? Now let's go to pitchfork.com where I can show you something mind-bending. So here's an article Pitchfork published titled 6 albums out today you should listen to now. Flying Lotus, right here, I'm going to highlight it. Flying Lotus is the first name they listen. So they're saying Flying Lotus released a new album today. You have to listen to it. You have to listen to Flying Lotus's new album. Even though it's not even that good. Even though it's a 5.5 on the Punk Revolution Now scale. Why they're saying you have to listen to it? Why is that? And it gets even weirder. If we go even further, we can see Pitchfork.com even reviewed this album and they gave it a 7.8 out of 10, which is like, first off, that rating is obviously inflated. It deserves a 5.5 out of 10, not a 7.8 out of 10. But even knowing that they've inflated the album, it's like, why are they saying you have to listen to an album that's only worth 7.8 out of 10? Why are they publishing all these articles about Flying Lotus, saying you have to listen to Flying Lotus, even though this new album is not even that mediocre, even though the new album is not even that good, it's mediocre, and they can't even give it that high of a rating, even though they want to inflate the rating. They can't even give it that high of a rating because they know it's not even that good. It's because first off, it's going to generate more clicks. Because Flying Lotus is a pop star name. Everyone wants to click on Flying Lotus's name. And second off, Pitchfork, who is freaking paying you? Obviously, someone is paying you to publish articles about Flying Lotus because Flying Lotus is a big name in the music industry. He probably has a lot of record labels, very powerful, and they're all telling you, Pitchfork will pay you money if you publish articles for us about our artist. That's going to generate us money. And it's just a cycle of publishing crap and releasing crappy music, and then people are going to listen to it, and it just goes on and on and on, and it just never ends. And there's no artistic integrity left in this system. Pitchfork has no artistic integrity. Flying Lotus's music industry has no artistic integrity. That's probably why his album is even mediocre, is because it doesn't even matter at this point how good the music is. And all that matters is that he releases a freaking album. That is a broken system, folks. We need a freaking punk revolution. Now, punk revolution now. Tell me what you think about the album in the comments. Punk revolution now.